The Marvel Cinematic Universe has a lot of heroes in it, a lot of franchises. For some strange reason, they let Deadpool in. I don't know why. They made that decision on their own. I guess they saw money, dollar signs, and said, we got to do this. But only a certain amount of heroes have a trilogy or more in the MCU. And obviously now, if you include all the Deadpool movies, I know the first two are from Fox, but now this one's in the MCU. We're going to do a comparison here. How do the Deadpool movies, as a trilogy, stack up against the other trilogies or better in the MCU? Have some fun with this one. Before we get into it, let me introduce the guys live from the man cave. It's Kalo K, the Mom Wanna God. Leo, what's happening?
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Spread love. It's the Brooklyn way. Big Chase, what's happening?
Deadpool and Wolverine. Good shit.
Deep in the heart of Texas, man. Listen, it's Wendeezy. What's happening?
Oh, you gonna have me making choices today, bro.
Choices. And I, of course, am your man in the chair, A.A. Ron. Without further ado, let's just get right into it. So I have a slideshow of all of the movies that I am referring to, so this way that we have references to everything. And I did a fun thing here. At the end, I'm going to go through each of the trilogies or better, one by one, and then we're going to see what the people think and what the critics think versus what we think via Rotten Tomatoes. So you know how much we love Rotten Tomatoes and how much we love their scoring system and how fair and balanced it is. Of course. Come on, man. You know how to do it that way. But anyway, we're going to start here. So we have the Deadpool trilogy, obviously. Deadpool, Deadpool 2, Deadpool and Wolverine right here for you in a row. The movies that we are going to be comparing it to and saying, would you rather, are going to be as follows. We're going to start in the very beginning, the Ant-Man trilogy. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania. The question is, would you rather have the Deadpool trilogy or the Ant-Man trilogy?
Ooh.
Deadpool. Fuck that.
Damn.
Chase's love for Jonathan Majors is coming out right now.
Sure is. Having a hard time with this one.
Fuck Deadpool.
Yeah, it's Deadpool. It's Deadpool. I hate to tell you, but it's Deadpool. It wasn't close for me. I'm not a fan of Ant-Man or Ant-Man and the Wasp. I know a lot of people love Ant-Man, but I'm not that big into it. And then like Quantumania, I love Jonathan Majors. I know everything that happened, controversial, this, that, and the other thing. I loved him as Kang, is what I mean. And, you know, all that aside, I will say I would take the Deadpool movies over this. Moving on. It's going to get a little more difficult, just so you know.
Wendeezy, what do you pick?
Oh, yeah, he said Deadpool, bro.
Am I wearing an Ant-Man shirt?
I was going to say, I don't think you needed to. But I got you. The Iron Man trilogy. Iron Man 1, Iron Man 2, Iron Man 3. Which trilogy are you taking? Deadpool or Iron Man? I'll go first. It's Deadpool.
Really?
It's Deadpool. That's not close for me. I only enjoyed Iron Man 1. I didn't like Iron Man 2 or 3 that much. So it's Deadpool for me.
You making it hard.
Yeah.
It's not supposed to be easy.
A lot more into the Iron Man than there is with the.
There is.
That's what I'm saying, man.
I got a lot of things I gotta consider.
I want to choose Iron Man, but the truth of the matter is, Deadpool and Wolverine outshines all three of these motherfuckers.
Deadpool 1 shot. Deadpool is in the same regards as Iron Man 1 for me.
I kind of agree. Deadpool 1 is good, bro.
And Deadpool and Wolverine, it outshines 2 and 3 for me. So that's what it's. God damn it!
Have to make a choice.
It is Deadpool. Fuck, it's Deadpool again.
I said it's gonna get more difficult.
Can I take one movie out?
No, you have. It's a trilogy.
Gotta do the whole thing.
It's a trilogy.
Like a pimp name slip.
I'm sorry. This is my opinion. Take it for what it's worth. And again, I'm not trying to sway you. Iron Man 3 is not a good movie. It's not. Iron Man 3 is not a good movie. So therefore, to me, if you're gonna ask me, is the worst of Deadpool's movies worse than Iron Man 3? There's no way. There's no way. It's not even close. Because Iron Man 3 is the worst movie of all 6, in my opinion. So that's where I'm coming from.
You know,
if that's how you feel,
I probably am gonna have to just say
God damn it!
Just saying.
It's gonna be Deadpool.
Guys, it hasn't even gotten that difficult yet.
I had to think about it all. It is true.
So it's Deadpool for you too.
Yeah.
Chase, you were Deadpool too? Or were you?
Yeah,
Iron Man?
it's
Yeah?
Deadpool, man.
It's
Like
a
none of these are better than Deadpool and Wolverine.
It's a sweep for Iron Man. Guys, we haven't even gotten that difficult yet. We got more trilogies to go here. You know that, right? Oh, look, it's Spider-Man.
It's fucking
Spider-Man
Deadpool.
Homecoming, Spider-Man Far From Home, and Spider-Man No Way Home versus the Deadpool trilogy. Which one you taking?
Deadpool. I can. I'm a Spider-Man. I like Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
but the last one was okay. I get it, but still, Deadpool.
Yeah, I'm taking Deadpool again.
I'm taking Deadpool as well.
Yeah.
Chase?
I mean, look, No Way Home was a great movie for me, but
I agree.
past that, no.
I feel like Chase is being peer pressured right now.
Peer pressure.
Nah, he's thinking about it though.
Nah, it's still got to be Deadpool because
Uh-huh.
the only first of all, Homecoming and Far From Home, I fucking hate it.
Mm-hmm.
No
Same.
Way Home is a grand slam, but it's not better than Deadpool and Wolverine. It's
Okay, I'm gonna tell you right now, you're gonna get killed for saying that because there are gonna be people here who say they love No Way Home better than Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm just letting you know. I'm letting you know that that's gonna happen.
Fuck.
I'm just letting you know you're gonna get it for that.
Get mad.
That's fair.
Oh, the
That's
old
fair.
guy said it did this.
Yo, we need a drop. We need a drop. The old guy said it. Yeah.
Oh God! All right, so we're all in agreement. It's Deadpool. Deadpool over the Spider-Man universe.
Yeah.
Wait! I can't wait till you guys see the Rotten Tomatoes. It's gonna be hilarious. Just FYI. The Thor more than trilogy. Thor, the Dark World, Thor Ragnarok, Thor Love and Thunder. This one hurts my heart. The obvious choice is Deadpool. I'm just saying. It's Deadpool. It's Deadpool because 3 of these
Wait a minute.
movies are not good. 3 of these movies are not good.
Oh, come on.
Wait,
3 of
I
these
give him
movies.
at least 2.
that was 3?
You see
You were at least at like,
see-
at least you had 2 that you liked.
You see the hammers? This hurts my heart. This hurts my heart. You understand that, right? You understand that, right? Thor: The Dark World is the worst movie in the MCU, and Thor: Love and Thunder's not far behind. Just saying. Ragnarok is the only movie that sways this, and I'll say what Chase just said. Ragnarok to me, right now, off first initial reaction, probably not as good as Deadpool and Wolverine. Just it's close. Those movies are close for me. Those movies are close for me, to be honest with you.
Yeah. So it's funny because sometimes you watch movies over a period of time.
Mm-hmm.
Putting all these movies together
Mm-hmm.
has only brought to light to me that I actually haven't liked the Thor movie series
Nope.
at all.
Nope.
I did not get what I expected to get from any of these fucking Thor movies, and I'm kind of getting pissed off about that. So it's definitely Deadpool.
This
You bring shit out.
this is just so you know, this is Marvel's biggest blunder in my opinion, butchering this guy, and I will die on that hill. Marvel's biggest blunder is fucking this up because they had such an opportunity to make it so good. Infinity War Thor is peak, and you fucked it up.
Well,
Just saying.
Yeah.
And well, Ragnarok was good too, but I'm just saying. Just
I mean,
saying.
that's
Anyway,
where he's from.
I'm gonna die on that hill and leave it alone. It's Deadpool for me. Is Deadpool for everybody? I'm
Yeah.
assuming, right?
Yeah.
Okay, Deadpool for everybody. Captain America. Captain
Why
America:
would I
The
put
First
Civil War in
Avenger,
there?
because it's titled Captain America: Civil War, so it's a Captain America movie. Captain America: The First Avenger, The Winter Soldier, and Civil War over the Deadpool and Wolverine. I'm sorry, the Deadpool cinematic universe, if you want to call it Deadpool trilogy, whatever you want to call it. This is fucking close. Sorry, it's close.
Yeah, so I'm gonna jump right up out of here and just tell you I'm gonna choose Captain America on this. I'm choosing Cap.
I'm with Cap.
You know what I'm saying? The
I think I would have too, bro.
the Black Panther popping out on these right here was everything I came to the movies for.
It's Spider-Man. Fuck Winter Soldier. We got the fucking Winter Soldier.
I will also say, because you guys know how I feel about this movie, The Winter Soldier is still a top 5 MCU movie, in my opinion. I know that we've debated that, but The Winter Soldier is a top 5 MCU movie for me and probably always will be. I love that movie. Every time that movie's on TV, I watch it. Every single time. So that to me right there, I love Deadpool. And I've watched the first Deadpool multiple times as well. To me, this is the most difficult choice probably. Well, we'll see. We got more to go. We got more to go. But I will probably lean towards Captain America, personally. I like, as much as I didn't love the first Avenger, it did what it had to do, and I got it. But the other 2 movies were really good. So it's like, I have to go that way.
Yeah.
So,
God damn it.
Easy?
Yeah.
I'm
It's tough. It's close, bro.
I am stuck, but I do like what they did in Captain America. It was. God damn you, Cap. It's America's ass. Let's go. It's Captain America. Let's go, baby.
It's America.
It's Captain America, baby.
Oh, man. So, the Guardians of the Galaxy. Guardians 1, Guardians 2, and Guardians 3 against Deadpool 1, 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. This is honestly close, too. I told you it's not difficult.
Wait. Are we going to compare also soundtracks?
No, we're not.
No, because that's a battle, though. I'll be honest with you. That's a battle, boy. That's a battle, though.
Go wrong with anybody who puts DMX in their movie, bro.
This is hard for me because I like Guardians of the Galaxy so much, man. Guardians 1 and 3, you guys know I don't have a thing for 2. 2 is like one of those movies I could just do without. Yeah, but it wasn't horrible either. It's fine. It is what it is. And that's how I felt about Deadpool 2 as well. Deadpool 2, I'm kind of like, I could do without it, but it was solid. It was okay. You know what I mean?
We got Cable and fucking Domino in that movie.
Right, that's my point. That's my point.
And a big-ass juggernaut.
And a big-ass juggernaut. Fuck him playing catch with his father. With daddy issues, motherfucker. Man, Deadpool.
Deadpool! Oh, shit.
Fuck that. I'm going Deadpool. And the soundtrack is better on Deadpool. At me.
You know what, though?
At me.
Recency bias. So I'll jump in here. Recency bias. I will say I had a better time leaving Deadpool and Wolverine than I did Guardians 3. And I enjoyed my time with Guardians 3.
Yeah, so did I.
But based on that alone, because of how close this is for me, I will say Deadpool by a staple in the head.
You did there.
You see what I did there? I love that. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to roll with the Guardians, man. I just had a way better time across all 3 movies.
Okay.
Like none of these movies were necessarily better than Deadpool and Wolverine, but across all 3 movies as a trilogy, I had a way better time.
But we're going with all 3 Deadpool movies. Remember that?
Yeah, that's what I just said. Across all 3, none of these movies are better than Deadpool versus Wolverine. But across all 3 movies, I had a much better time with Guardians.
Okay. That's a fair. I can't disagree with that point.
He said what he said.
Yeah, I can't disagree with it. You know, it's close. It's so close. What'd you say, DZ? Did you make a choice?
He said what he said, but yeah, I'm gonna go with Deadpool.
You're gonna go with Deadpool? Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
So three Deadpool and chases on Guardians of the Galaxy. I think if this is the order I think it's in, I wasn't gonna do this originally until I pulled up the Rotten Tomatoes, and I had to because you guys are gonna see why. So Deadpool or Avengers Age of Ultron, Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame. I had to do it.
It's Avengers.
Okay.
It's Avengers all day, every day.
I'm not gonna pick.
Yeah. So first of all,
yeah.
let's just be clear. Infinity War and Endgame are the movies to beat. I don't care if you're at Don't Care Comics or Marvel Comics or you. I don't know if we'll ever get anything that will be as big as these 2 movies. There's just nothing out there now. I don't know if we keep thinking Secret War may be that, but I just don't know.
Yeah.
I'm definitely Avengers on this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Avengers.
I would also, because Avengers Infinity War is my favorite movie, so I would be doing a disservice to say that I wouldn't go with Avengers, because I would also go with Avengers. So this is where it's going to get fun, because now we're going to bring in what the people think and what the critics think, and we're going to have some fun with this according to Rotten Tomatoes, and you guys are going to love where this goes. So if we take a look at all of the scores across the board, I'm just going to get, so obviously you're going to see the scores on the board here. So Guardians of the Galaxy has an 86. And this is, I want to tell you where my math is going, so this way everybody is clear. I accumulated all of the critic scores for all 3 titles for the trilogies and all 3 of the audience scores, and I tallied them up, and I did a, or whatever, like made the equation so that it's what's the total percentage of the all 3 combined, essentially. So if you look at the Guardians films, the critic score is a little over an 86, and the audience score is a 91. Ant-Man, this is where you guys are going to... Okay, Ant-Man is a 72 critic score. And the reason why that is because Quantumania got blasted on Rotten Tomatoes. Quantumania is currently sitting at a 47% on Rotten Tomatoes, so it brought the score completely down from what it was. It would have been in the 80s if it wasn't for the 47 that Quantumania got. But as you can see, obviously the audience was 82% on Ant-Man, so it's much higher. Iron Man, classic, 81% via the critics, 80% via the audience, so the critics actually liked it a little more. The Avengers films, 86.5 critics score, 88.75 audience score. Thor, 75% critic score, 78% audience score. Captain America, a little over 86 on the critics, and a little over 85 on the audience score. So if you tally that up against Deadpool, Deadpool currently sits at a little over 82% critics, and that's because the reason why Deadpool is so low on the critic score is because they are blasting Deadpool and Wolverine, and it's only currently rated as 78 critic score. Otherwise, if you would have just taken the first 2 Deadpool movies, this score would have been like 90, because those 2 are in the 90s. So, but they put it so low as a critic score, the Deadpool and Wolverine is actually bringing this down to an 82% critic score. And the audience score for Deadpool and Wolverine is a 91%. Now, here's the part that's going to make everybody on this panel very, very upset. What trilogy has the best overall scores, audience and critics?
Avengers. That's
Nope.
Avengers.
Not Avengers.
Nope.
Iron Man.
Nope.
Oh,
Cat.
God. Don't tell me it's Thor.
Spider-Man.
Of course they freaking
The Spider-Man trilogy has a 92% critic score and over a 93 audience score on Rotten Tomatoes. So it is highest ranked in both according to Rotten Tomatoes.
I'm actually not even surprised, though.
I'm not either.
Um,
Not either.
Spider-Man, funny enough, Spider-Man is very good at being a general audience's type of movie.
It's for everybody.
Character.
Yep.
It's for everybody.
Everybody.
It's funny. It's action. I'm not surprised.
And I will tell you, Leo, because I see how disappointed that you are in that. The one that skewed the score the most for Spider-Man was No Way Home. No Way Home has like a 98 audience score, or a 97 or some obnoxious shit like that. It's like a 97% audience score. And then the critic score on it is really high too. So that's what it is. Like, No Way, like the other 2 movies were 90 or 91, 92, and then No Way Home skewed it all the way up to 93 because of how high it was.
You had Jared Leto, who hasn't played a fucking superhero right since he played a superhero. Or a supervillain. I don't give a fuck what super whatever. He has not played a superhero right.
I will agree with you. Far From Home is one of my movies that I personally dislike a lot. Like, very, very much. I don't like that movie at all. Far From Home, I thought Far From Home would have skewed this down further. So, again, because I'm this guy, if you want to go, because I'm this guy.
Were you bored today?
I was bored today. According to Rotten Tomatoes, the best 3 in order via the critics was Spider-Man, No Way Home, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Captain America. And the worst were Iron Man, Thor, and Ant-Man. And then if you go by the audience, it's not much different. It's Spider-Man, Deadpool, Guardians are tied for the audience score. Deadpool and Guardians are both at a 91%.
Wait, but where's the Avengers trilogy on here?
Avengers is not in the top of any. The
What?
Avengers. Okay, let me explain to you why. I will, because I knew that was going to happen. You have to remember, when you're doing rounding, scores are going to be... So the same thing I said about Quantumania. Quantumania skewed Ant-Man all the way down because it's 47%. Which Avengers movie skewed the Avengers all the way down?
Age of Ultron.
Age of Ultron. Age of Ultron took the Avengers down. Their scores are in the 70s. So it took the skew all the way down.
No.
Took the skew all the way down. That's the problem. If you just would have done Avengers Infinity War, Avengers Endgame, they'd be in the top. Or they'd be, actually, I'm not going to lie to you, they'd still be in the low 90s. They'd still be below Deadpool and Guardians, to be honest with you.
What the fuck? This is bullshit.
Yeah.
See, thank you for doing this. This is what I tell you. These critics don't know shit. They don't know shit. Not one fucking bit of fucking... They don't read a fucking book. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about. They're just there to say, hey, which movie theater is paying me more? Which company is paying me more right now? That way I can judge it on a fucking curve. That's it.
I will say, though, the three worst were the same. They just flip-flopped orders. So, like, it's Ant-Man, Iron Man, and Thor. Those are all the... And again, it's the skew. Iron Man 3 skews Iron Man all the way down. These two Thor movies skew it all the way down. Quantumania skews Ant-Man all the way down. That's what happened, honestly. But it's all three the same. And then just as a switch here for audience score. But to me, the surprise was Spider-Man. I couldn't believe Spider-Man was topping both. That shocked me. I was like, oh, shit. But again, Rotten Tomatoes, who's really reviewing, blah, 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 this, that, and the other. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I found it interesting, personally. I was like, interesting where we're at.
The only reason why Spider-Man is up there is because Marvel took over at fucking No Way Home. That's it. Tell you, it's the truth, bro.
Well, Homecoming and Far From Home are MCU movies.
They are.
Those are MCU movies, dude. They are. They're MCU movies.
Under Sony's script.
Agreed. I get you, but they are. He's in the MCU, for lack of a better. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know if it's a Sony script.
I don't either.
I think it was Marvel's script, and they were just using him, and they have to talk about it because, well, you know, Sony controls that shit.
Oh man!
Whatever Sony had their hand on it, Marvel had a bigger hand in No Way Home.
Maybe.
They had to because they had Doctor Strange in there.
I think they got so excited by the multiverse that they were just like, we're just gonna throw everything at it. The kitchen sink.
Let's all just do it.
Let's just get everybody back.
Because I can give you a hot take. All right.
Oh, hot take, people. Pay attention.
Spider-Man is suffering from the same thing that DC is suffering from. Only using their big three.
True. It's not. I mean, that's not
as their villains.
Not wrong. Yeah, that's not wrong. Especially since they're rumored to be bringing back a new Doc Ock. Yeah, another Doc Ock. I mean,
so we don't have, after fucking 200, almost 100 and something years of Spider-Man. Not even hundreds, about 75 years of fucking Spider-Man. You don't have no other villains that he can fight. Nah, nope. It has to be Lizard. It has to be Sandman. It has to be Venom. It has to be fucking who else? Doc Ock.
Yes,
and that's it.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Those are the only ones that count.
And the only thing that saved those Spider-Mans was Stan Lee's fucking appearances.
Man, we haven't even seen Spider-Man fight Venom yet on the big screen.
For real, bro.
We haven't seen that. Think about that for a second.
Tom Holland. We haven't seen Tom Holland fight Spider-Man.
I'm saying this Spider-Man. I'm not saying, I don't want to talk about that Venom. We don't talk about that Venom. That shit doesn't count. That bullshit doesn't count.
Anorexic Venom.
that bullshit doesn't count. First and foremost. Fucking bells and
shit. Wait. Would you take that? I would take that Venom over the Venom that we got now.
No, that in what? In terms of what? Look.
In terms of action, look.
No, you're crazy. This Venom looks great. He's just a comedian. That's the problem. He's a comedian. He's a brolic Venom that does a bunch of stand-up jokes, and
he's a funny guy.
He's a funny guy. Like that's the problem. I prefer this version, this CGI Venom that we have, where Tom Hardy gets all fucking big and swole and makes quippy bullshit puns the whole time. Like that's a better version. But like the fact that Sony writes him into fucking oblivion is the problem. If you put this version of Venom in the MCU, those are blockbuster movies. I hate to tell you. Like, it's not even fucking close. Those are rated R, they're blockbuster movies. And Tom Holland's fighting him at some point. It's the fucking truth. But it's not going to happen because Sony and Marvel don't play nice all the time. So
they
transformed
since
us
the beginning.
Yeah. Oh boy. But anyway, all right. Listen, that might be a subject for another podcast because at this point, I just thought it was interesting to see. So obviously, all of us up here would say the Avengers. I think all of us were like, "Oh, the Avengers, the Avengers, the Avengers." And it's funny to see that even if you accumulate all the scores, the Avengers don't show up on the top anywhere because of Age of Ultron. Kind of crazy, right? If you really think about it.
That's crazy.
So I thought it was an interesting little list to put together. And the Deadpool trilogy is pretty fucking good. It ranks pretty high among trilogies. Just saying, like, audience loves it. Audience puts it right there with fucking, and the percentage points are so close. Like it's Spider-Man is 93 and Deadpool's 91 and Guardians is 91 via audience. So people love Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's not like it's a hated character. It's kind of crazy where where good on you, Ryan Reynolds, for leaking that script all those years ago. You cheeky
all
bastard.
Test footage, let it all out.
Oh man, it's funny to see. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. You guys let us know what your favorite trilogy of all the MCU trilogies and also Deadpool and Wolverine. What's your favorite trilogy? It's a really good question if you think about it. If you want to go blast some people on Rotten Tomatoes, let the critics know that they skewed Deadpool's score all the way down because they thought that Deadpool and Wolverine wasn't serious enough and had too many plot points. Good on you, critics.
Good on you, critics.
Let them know. Oh God. And until the next one, we're going to be talking Deadpool and Wolverine all week.
Yeah.
Join us on the podcast this Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. We got San Diego Comic-Con talk. We got Deadpool Wolverine talk. We're doing a whole bunch of stuff all week regarding the movie. Join us, kick it, have some fun. Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern. Until the next one, get your special sock, nerds.
Oh, no.
Yeah. What we told you, it's official. Yeah. Non-stop. 24/7, 365.